So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
It's always nice to see the silky smooth skills of Robert Pires.
A really exceptional talent, and he could play alongside anyone.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. And I think when it comes to his position, I'm going to say probably space is it, because he finds it with such graceful movement, and his invention does the rest.
And it's Pires. Mateus. He leaps for it. Well, it's a fair try, but just off target. Now this could be a chance. Neymar. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Thuram. Dembele might just make this. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard. Nicely shaped ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he welcomes it in. Vieira. Cherki, and they can counter here. Costa Curta. No, that's been intercepted. Cherki. Vieira cuts it out. Thuram. Yamal. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thuram deals with that comfortably. No goals as yet. Oh, it's Dembele. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pires. It's Pires! It's run loose. Who's going to get? Oh, what has happened here? Cross to the back post. Impressive jump. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
He's on it. Can he get away? Rijkaard. Saliba. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Yamal. Can he get it through? Now it's Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Rijkaard. Donadoni. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And a chance! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling that...
Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, it's come to nothing. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pedri, he's found a way through. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that was never going to make it. And it's Perez. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Mbappe. It's Neymar! Cherki.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Cherki. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Nigeria leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Nigeria leading courtesy of the game's only goal. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nigeria can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Defending was strong and firm.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a shade optimistic. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Vieira gets it away. Mateus. Taken back. Oh, decent chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Tries to pass it through. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now, can they get him away? Pedri. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Perez. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira. France do have a chance to counter here. And here's Mbappe. Donadoni. Donadoni! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
Nigeria
25.
have their
Le
second
numéro
corner now.
6. Le numéro 19.
Keeper's dealt
Le
with
numéro
that.
17. À leur place,
France have the
numéro
chance to
11.
go the other way.
Nakamura. Le numéro 16. Le numéro
Desailly
24.
calmly
Le numéro
anticipates.
10. Bale. Changement.
Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Just about up to 75 minutes. Schneider. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Nigeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defense.
Oh, he's been caught and shapes to shoot! Xabi Alonso can clear it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Rashford. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ambitious ball here. Looking for options for movement. Tries to play it through. Mbappe receives it in a wide position.
Nigeria really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Albert Ferrer does well to get it back. Rashford. And he was quick to react.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Schneider. Fernandez. Dembele. Now it's Fernandez. Look at the spill! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. That's that, the end. Nigeria have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Nigeria against Spain.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Costa Curta, played out to the left flank. Looking for options for movement. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! There it is! And Nigeria are ahead. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Mbappe, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Great big chance! It's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Nigeria are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Now it's Owen. Perez. Now it's Neymar. That's a sharp pass. Goes for a shot! And he's hit it long. Tries to play it through. And this is Perez. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Done delicately. It's a promising position. Threads one in. Brilliantly cut out. And that's another good win of the ball. Donadoni running with intent. And he's gone backward here. He'll try from distance! Great strike. The test for the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, that's well spotted. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe. Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's picked his way through. Mateus! Well taken goal. They are playing them off the park. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Nigeria are having a ball here. Nigeria heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Oh, look, his thinking was more...
Oh, no, what has happened here? Rivaldo. And that is well cleared. Costa Curta. Can he get it through? Rijkaard. Oh, they could break here. Neymar. And he's managed to get free.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
But it goes. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Rivaldo. And the counter is on. And this is Shevchenko.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he was quick to react. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Nigeria enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest.
Substitutions taking place.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Davids calmly anticipates.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Deftly away.
Nigeria have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Ibrahimovic. Davids promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe is onto this. Spain needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that...
Oh no, this does not look good. Schneider. It's Schneider! Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that should get the job done. Oh, what a mistake! Hitters! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good effort! Oh, denied at the last.
The attendance for this match was 80,607.
Oh, Red, nice interception. That looks a cracking ball. He has found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he's been caught napping! Can he latch on to this? And the keeper gets his hands on it. Perez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. And the pass is intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Donadoni. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played through into space. And that was asking for too much. That's been drilled forward. Defending was strong and firm. Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take. Nigeria have their third corner. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Punched away. Spain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Schneider. Now it's Neymar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's found a way past. Oh, it's a great ball here. Shoots! And it's hoisted clear. Casemiro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Albert Ferrer. And Mateus. He's a sharp little ball here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Schneider. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. Davids. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now he can run, and the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Now that looks a decent ball, and the through ball. Oh, important interception. Davids can get it clear. He's having a pop! Keeper always had the measure of that. And time is up. Nigeria, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies.
Kane! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Driving forward. Nicely weighted ball. Donatoni. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's De Bruyne. That has ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. Hakimi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Perez.
Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
De Bruyne looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Nuno Mendes. And Gehi. Oh, they could be caught out here. This looks promising. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It'll be a throw-in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi powering forward here. Anderson. Now it's Drogba. And this is Kane. Just eases him off the ball. Donatoni. Anderson going forward. Saliba cuts it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Perez. Decent chance! And it's come back out to him. Nearly, but not quite.
Mateus is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Kane. And this is Drogba. Saliba gets a foot in here. Now it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Anderson. Now it's Kane. Now it's Drogba. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Drogba. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Taken back almost at once. Messi is always looking to break lines. And he is dashed. Takes a shot! Terrific from Mateus! got himself an absolute peach. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now he's got space here, and this is De Bruyne, and this is De Bruyne. Shot a goal! Well taken goal. Into the lead once more. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Liverpool have their lead. Always onto this. Shot, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And a neat finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is indeed the final act. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So, into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Bellingham. Anderson. And Drogba. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Opts for safety. And it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, well played, well played. Nuno Mendes. And this is Kane. Spread neatly. Oh, good effort! Against the crossbar. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
Saliba. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Messi picks it up out wide. Messi. De Bruyne. Brilliantly cut out. Mateus has found the net here, of course. Davids. Nigeria are looking to break at pace. Knocks it into space. De Bruyne. Looking for the run. It's played through for him. Perez. Mateus. And it's Neymar. They get a throw in.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 9, Neymar. Number 4, Riker. Number 5,
Alonso,
Mateus. Number
Davids.
17,
and
William
it's Xabi
Saliba.
Alonso.
Number 22, Donadoni.
Kane.
Coming on the field.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Number 11,
Well timed, excellent
Batistuta.
interception.
Number 14,
Xavi Alonso.
Xabi Alonso.
Oh, good spread.
Number 8, Schneider. Number 19,
Kane.
Franz Beckenbauer.
Camavinga.
Number 20, Rashford.
Great vision.
Substitutions taking
That was a
place.
brilliant interception. And it's Rashford. He is just caressing the ball. 75 minutes played. Now it's Kane. Costa Curta makes the interception. Now it's Batistuta. Perez. Mbappe. Can he finish? And again. And that's in. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now, this could be a chance. Good read, needed to be.
Nigeria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Albert Ferrer does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Perez. Now that looks a decent ball.
Nigeria really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Now it's Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
We are into overtime. Hakimi. Liverpool clearly now in lead preservation mode. Kane. And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go... noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Nigeria against Arsenal.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Ignori with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, good climb! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi, shot... Oh, shooting chance! Messi! From another planet!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now that's well seen too.
Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pedri, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Donatoni tries to pass it through. But they've got it again. Arsenal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bellingham. Rodri. It's come to nothing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's looking wide. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Bellingham. And this is Ronaldo. That is good strength. Bellingham! Sensational from Bellingham! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Now it's Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work. Played out towards the right wing. Mateus, He's found the way through. Nigeria are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Great vision. Donatoni providing an outlet on that flank. Donatoni. Mbappe tries a shot! And again! And he hits the net! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. Shapes to shoot! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And for the first half, that is that. Nigeria are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I can certainly tell you I wasn't expecting this. What a half, what a game of football so far. I was honestly expecting the floodgates to open, but how quickly things can change.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Arsenal get the second half going. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Donatoni. That's a cute ball. And he cuts out the supply. Ball is over the line. Rodri, a player who needs no introduction. Can he get it through? Oh, he's been caught napping. It's Perez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Neymar. Very nicely done. And he was alert to it. Pedri. Rodri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Can he get onto this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Stood up well to him there. Arsenal can breathe again. Just.
This match was
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Donatoni. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Nigeria have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to turn it right round. The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 9, Neymar.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 5,
Nigeria with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Coming on the field.
Danny Olmo. Danny Olmo going face to face with his great rival. And here's Mbappe. Rashford. That was very necessary. Nouri is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. That has been knocked clear. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. It's a good run down the right, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo! That's a fair try, but just off target. Musiala with the foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. The pass has gone astray. Thuram. Can he get on the end of this? Picked out brilliantly.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nicely spread. Oh, super find. Decent chance! Oh, good finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And it's Snyder. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nouri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Snyder. That is a brilliant interception. Rodri. Now it's Ferran Torres.
2 added minutes has been
Nicely
indicated.
shaped ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Yamal. Yamal's gets his head on it! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Nigeria against Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Albert Ferrer, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here.
Can he finish? Goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Neymar tries to pass it, and the shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Pinches it off him. And it's Neymar. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nigeria leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. Schneider. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's being shifted off it. Perez. Oh, super ball! And that's a simple one for the keeper. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Now it's Iniesta. Now it's Schneider. Nicely weighted ball. Iniesta. Schneider!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mateus. Played down the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Ronaldinho. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Neymar. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Donadoni. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he's managed to get free. It's Iniesta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! Upamecano. Now it's Neymar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus. And this is Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
Takes a shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Nigeria are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Davids, that's really well manoeuvred. Vieira. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, delightful ball. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. That's a decent clearance. Oh, look at the space here. Chance, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Desai. And it's Thuram. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's had it nicked away. And the counter is on. And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's come to nothing. And it's made it Luis Suarez! And that was probably asking just too much. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Nigeria firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Perez. And here's Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Donatoni. Iniesta. Now they can break here. Oh, that's clever. Ronaldinho! Oh, it's hit the post. Costa Curta. Nigeria are 2 up early in the second half. Donatoni. And he was quick to react. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids spots it and intercepts. Now it's Iniesta. Great vision.
The attendance for
So
this
we've
match
reached the hour
was
mark.
80,314.
Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for the run. Now it's Iniesta. Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta. This is a promising build-up. And here's Mbappe. And it's Ronaldinho.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. And here's Perez. Good ball, good take. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Nigeria find a position of real strength now. And it's Perez. Neymar. And that is expertly dealt with. Schneider. Ronaldinho. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ronaldinho. That's good vision.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Not the most accurate pass. And smartly reclaimed. Costa Curta. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Davids. Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away?
That's going in strongly.
A lot of... It's Luis Suarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mateus. Looking for options for movement. Iniesta. Iniesta going like a man possessed at the moment. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he cuts out the supply. Looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through. Spence. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Stood up well to him there. Can he get on the end of this? Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Perez. Mateus. Perez.
Substitution.
Manchester United have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Mateus does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Vieira. Spence. And that will be it. Nigeria really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Now it's Rafinha. Pinches it off him. And it's gone back to the keeper. Costa Curta. Played out towards the right wing. Now Albert Ferrer. Neymar producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Costa Curta. Albert Ferrer. Donadoni. Looking for options for movement. Threads one in. Space for him to turn and look. It's out for a goal kick. Koundé. Now it's Yamal. And it's made its way to him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to pass it through. Nigeria are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Kökçü. He's in plenty of space here. Rijkaard. Oh, they can break here.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, well played. Played out to the left flank. It's Perez! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Hernandez. Rafinha. Idrissa Gueye. And Rafinha. Now it's Hazard. Looking for the run. And that has been cleared. That's a throw. Perez. Now it's Neymar. Now it's come to nothing. Schlotterbeck. And he's gone searching crossfield. Rafinha. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Neymar. Neymar, steaming on goalwards. It's been shipped out wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Rafinha. Hazard. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Mbappe! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh, no joy this time. Costa Curta. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that is a little undercooked. Now, who's going to be first to this? Hazard. Mateus. Perez. Oh, good spread. Now it's Donadoni. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Costa Curta. Donadoni. Chance for a shot!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, it's a great ball here. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Nigeria really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think...
Takes a shot! He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Nigeria are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And we have our very first corner. Saliba getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super find. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cuts it back. Kukçu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, nicely intercepted. Donadoni. Now it's Neymar. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Perez. Impressive jump! Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Hazard venturing down the left. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's neat. Out of play for a throw. And it's Gay, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mateus is onto this. Driven in. And he's there to clear it. Sergio, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Caught offside that time. So we have
Substitution
movement
the
on
field.
both benches.
Number 15, Rafinha. Number 27, Idrissa Gueye. Number 19, Kukçu.
Now it's
Number
Neymar.
17, Hazard.
Beckenbauer calmly
11,
anticipates.
Yolanda. Coming on the field.
Well, he got rid because he
Number
was under
24,
pressure.
Ribery. Number 4, Beckham. Number 10, Gavi. Number 25, El Hadj Diouf. Number 20, Messi. Substitution.
Nicely aimed pass. Well, we expected better, and so did he. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Batistuta. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Nigeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Gavi. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pressing high and with purpose. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. Oh, good take in a good area. Played into the box.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Chance, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Oh, terrible pass. Nigeria still ahead by the game's only goal. And here's Perez. Now it's Messi. Gavi. Messi wants to run onto this. Oh, such a clever touch.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's been given away. And this is Neymar. And this is Ribery. He's got away. Chance! It's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So all square. Batistuta! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
The goal scorer for Nigeria, number 11, Gabriel Batistuta.
That's at the end. Nigeria pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Looking for the fob. He leaps for it. Big moment. Massive goal.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Vieira. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Looking for options for movement. Albert Ferrer makes the interception. Donadoni. That's a good foray he's making. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he latch on to this? Defending of the desperate variety. Donadoni. And he's managed to get rid. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now, can they get him away? Played back. Davids. Messi. That's a throw. Stam. Looking to play him in. It'll be a throw-in. Swung over. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. He'll try from distance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Thuram. Oh no, what has happened here? Aimed beyond the defence. Totti with the cross. Oh, can he get onto this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Donadoni wants to run onto this. Nigeria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Towering header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Thuram. Del Piero is firing after that one. Perez. Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Totti just eases him off the ball. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. That's a decent clearance. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Spread it left. And here's Hullet. Played down the flank. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Can he get on the end of this? Now that looks a decent ball. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. The pass has gone astray. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Nigeria coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Nigeria are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes, 1-0 to the good. So we're underway for the second half. Nigeria currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Oh, terrible pass. He's had a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Nigeria are... Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Nigeria certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Knocks it into space. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Pires is standing over this one. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely shaped ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, this looks sharp. Nedved. Nigeria needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, good take in a good area. Roberto Carlos, cross in. And he's taking no chances there. Knocks it out wide. Oh, whistle's gone, now then. Nigeria present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So where will he go? That is some save from Khan. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Perez gets it away. Crosses it in. Oh, good effort! No, not the best of headers. Stam picks it up from the goal kick, looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Tries to play it through. Totti, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Floated through. Roberto Carlos.
Nigeria are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And he cuts out the supply. 75 minutes played. Now it's Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Over to the right flank. Messi is flagged offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Totti, el dorsal 19. Messi, el dorsal 23. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11. Ibrahimovic, el dorsal
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
El dorsal 15. Scholes. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Perez has the space to scheme. Now, can they get it back? Now it's Ibrahimovic. Mbappe. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now that's well seen too. Scholes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Perez. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Boys, and Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. That's a nicely weighted pass. Rash, and a header! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
Well, I think Thiago's going to have a massive role to play in this game, Peter. Best deployed deeper in midfield. He likes to drop back into defence at times, force that defence wide and forward, creating overloads, while constantly looking to play balls in the feet, those little half spaces.
And he does all of that in his unique style with a certain swagger.
Yeah, but he has another side to his game which I also really like, the athleticism that allows him to switch to a more box-to-box role when needed, especially when he's partnered with a more static defensive midfielder.
Davids. And that's a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Akanji. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Davids. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. He's picked his way through. And this is Pato. Takes a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thiago. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Picked out brilliantly. He's dealt with that really well. Pires, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Nigeria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Nigeria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He won't be happy with that one. Van Dijk makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold. Rooney. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're back on the ball again.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for a runner. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Adriano. Oh, that's well spotted. Costa Curta. And it's Davids. It's Pires. That's a shade optimistic. Pires is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a... Mbappe! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He made it happen. Shoots! It's a loose ball. Back they go.
They really get it.
And he's decided to go for it. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy. You lucky, lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And it's Neymar. Donatoni. Rooney looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted. Adriano. Rooney. Alexander-Arnold. Adriano. It's Adriano! That's a decent clearance. Albert Ferrer. Perez. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Donatoni.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's made its way to him. Now it's Donatoni. Getting up there! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now the breakaway. Rijkaard. And it's Thiago. And he's lost his man here. Pato. Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Nicked it back promptly. Neymar. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So straight into the second half.
Nigeria have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, that pass isn't the best. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well read, nice interception. Rooney, he's a sharp little ball here. And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Donatoni. Now that's well seen too. He is through here. Neymar! Has another go! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's an imaginative pass. Good read, needed to be.
The attendance
Khan
for this
gets
match
it away.
was 80,314.
Akanji. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Donatoni. Well seen, saw that coming. Donatoni was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pato gets into a good position. Cross to the back post. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He has found the way through. Shot, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 9, Neymar. Number 4, striker. Number 5, Mateus. Number 17.
Nigeria are looking to go forward now.
Number 22, Donadoni. Coming on the field, number 11, Batistuta.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Mbappe.
Number 8,
Now it's Pato.
Schneider. Number 19, Franz Beckenbauer.
Rashford
Number
defending
20,
his corner stubbornly,
Rashford.
stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pato.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Thiago. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good climb! And he's stuck it away! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class.
And the shot! Beckenbauer gets it clear.
Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That has not gone well. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Nigeria have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Nigeria really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to...
He's having a shot! And that was struck with genuine force.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Can he get it through? And he's undercooked that.
That's just...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this play...